Happy Thursday, folks. This is your girl, PJ, in traffic as usual, but it's not bad this morning. It's a flow. But you see, I like this evening, because you know, say Mr. Messy is on the island, so traffic is going to be messy towards the evening segment. So hopefully, I should be off the street and in my yard. But anyways, as usual, we are giving God thanks for health, for strength, and all good and wonderful things. We were blessed with some absolutely refreshing showers of rain, and I'm happy because my car was very dirty, right? And it don't look too bad now. Know that the rain started to take off some of the little dirt. So anyway, guys, let's jump into the match. The schools that were featured in last night's airing of Schools Challenge Quiz were straight out of cool Manchester. You know, we had Manchester High, and they went up against Calabar, straight out of Red Hills. I didn't see Rabalak yesterday. I saw Calabar. So let me quickly, as usual, go through the stats, and then I'll just jump into what I have to say about Calabar. Anyways, at the end of the opening challenge, Manchester was on 7 and Calabar was on 6. At the end of the speed section, Calabar was on 20 and Manchester was on all at 33 points. At the end of the buzzer round, Manchester ended on 35 and Calabar on 18 points. So let's talk about Calabar. We're going to talk about Calabar first, you know. Manchester, big up yourself. So in summarizing last night's match, I can safely say that Calabar, based off how I've been watching them in the previous rounds, did as I expected. Ah, Jesus. First of all, Calabar, Uno is certainly no spelling bee champions. The two set of words, them boy, I want to really trip over. I don't know. Efficacy, cesarean. Let's talk about the fact that I was really holding out hope for you guys. Like I was really having that sense of maybe they will do more than I expected, but it all came to a halt when they asked the question, what's the other name for Johnny Cake? What's another name for Johnny Cake? And the C-bar boy got answer, Gizada. Talk truth. Talk truth, people. You know, at one point I sat there and I said to myself, you know, self, maybe they should really look about revising the wild card selection. So just like how you have the best of the worst being selected to be the wild cards, I think they should have the best of the non-qualifying teams. So for instance, I know the likes of a Cornwall would easily well have been a good added complement to the sector, to the selected persons for the quarterfinals. I know they would have been a better fit. Based off the average of the speed section, Manchester was actually getting 8 correct responses per minute compared to Calabar's 4. So it's literally, they did them double up the effort that Calabar was putting out. So really and truly, there was no stopping them. As a matter of fact, them could have started the buzzer run and them could have go through the buzzer run and never say a word. So Manchester, I really don't have much to say about you guys. You did as I expected, which was exceptional. Moon said great because the buzzer run never really pick up that much points. They only pick up 2 points in the buzzer run, which is quite enough, more than enough, but I think we could have getting more still. So would I say, no, excelente, uno just very good panda around there. So as I said, Manchester, you're going good. So keep it up. in an instance like this, I wonder if it makes sense to play the other match. But anyway, I have to follow suit and continue the protocol, which is the best of the two, which more than likely Manchester is going to win. So definitely Manchester will be bucking the likes of who them go buck? The winner of Woolmers versus JC, which we know is going to be JC. Anyway, which we'll look on it. I know that Woolmers is not really one of my favorites this year, so certain matches are just a walkthrough, and you can start the predictions from now. So it's in for a tight battle. So I'm looking forward to when Manchester meets Jamaica College. That's the only match I really want to see down for in the semi-finals in terms of that zone. But on that note, guys, have a really great rest of the Thursday. And